Ever wondered how dirty your seat belts get? Well, let's find out. I got some spray degreaser here and a tank, purple looking stuff. Doing this one-handed, sorry about it. Almost to the end. Okay, I'll grab my pressure washer. Hold them kind of tight, and we'll see. Give you a little better shot here. Right down here at the bottom. Up, that's a little loose. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. There's a clean spot right there. This thing's been dirty for years. Watch this. Now, if you were asking, well, why are you doing that to the floors? This is why. It's nasty, disgusting. Even the seats. It's a repossession vehicle, so it's in pretty bad shape, but I'm gonna get it clean. There's even schmutz on the top of the dash there, or some people like to call it human slime. I vacuumed over an hour and blew all this out with an air compressor, and a lot of this stuff is the stuff that's stuck and nasty with like pop and anything that's sugary that gets in these vehicles. That's why that stuff got dislodged. Now I gotta clean it. But wait, I'm gonna show you a trick I learned. So I've got a shop vac, and I've got one of the hose stuffed in this barrel, and the other one goes to the vacuum cleaner end. And down here at the bottom, this is a bleed hole. It's just a little piece of trash. I'll put that in the garbage. And what happens is I'll suck raw water into this barrel, and then when I turn the vacuum off, that little carburetor hole there, or that little open hole, it'll just automatically drain. penny. I'm losing my light, my sunlight. Alright, well, that's about it for right now. I gotta change my battery. There's a kitty. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah? You been good today? Okay, so back on the Tahoe. As you can see, hopefully you can see, I've got that cleaned out real good. It was pretty nasty before, and I'm trying to do this all one-handed, but you can see the seat came out real nice, and the seat belt. This was another thing that I'd done. I still got to fix that unit. There was a screw missing out of it. And again, this is a repossession unit, so they've kind of tore it up a little bit, but it seems to run pretty good. And that door panel there was just overrun with human slime, so that came out pretty clean. I'll show you in the back what I've got going on. I know some people hate it because you run a pressure washer into the back seat and clean all this floor up. There's a little bit more vacuuming and cleaning to do, but these towels I get from a laundry that my wife owns. And so what we do is, these towels are pretty wet, and what they do is they absorb a lot of that moisture that's still in the carpets. And then this little heater right here, barely see this little heater, and it'll dry the towels, and the towel will wick the water out of the carpet. It'll take a couple days. It's been overnight low is about 7 degrees, highs during the day about 35, sometimes 40. And then the back right here, this was just, you couldn't even hardly tell this was gray carpet. It was so bad. See if I can get a little bit more light back here. There's a little bit more work to do. That I think is grease or oil, and I can see on the there's a little bit of spots right there, but by the naked eye it's not really all that bad, and I think all that needs is just a little bit of shampoo and a brush. But it has some seats that go in the back here that were really bad, and I've got another video on there for that. It just says clean Yukon seats or dirty Yukon seats. Anyway, there's still a little bit more cleaning to do down in here. I think they had dog food, they had all kinds of schmutz and human slime everywhere. I'll pull this seat back and show you. This seat was actually close to being completely black. It was so dirty. And I was able to get it really nice and clean. And it doesn't smell in here anymore either. I know people hate to see that where somebody's got a pressure washer inside a vehicle, but I'll tell you, it sure does a world of good if you can get it dried out before you use it. That door panel over there was just completely covered in, it was just disgusting. I don't know what it was. Maybe somebody threw up or something in the back seat. But it smells clean now, and the glass and everything else is pretty clean. And also the headliner itself was just full of fingerprints and all kinds of, I don't know, they look like they opened up a pop in here and it sprayed everywhere. So that's looking a whole lot better.